Hello. Welcome to DeStress series, Quantum's Liberty Day 95. There you go, birdies. Some water. Hope this day is finding you well. Today at Quantum's Liberty, the DeStress series, we have Cameron on the phone. Cameron's 14 years old, and his mom is a nurse in Utah. And so today we're going to do some de-stress for the coronavirus surge that's expected to keep on going until it was supposed to go to mid-February, but it might go to mid-March. So we're doing 95 days. Today's 95 more days. We started at about 120 for 16 weeks, and then so today the 9th is the 95th day countdown to March, and hopefully by then well, there's several promising things going on. So this is a de-stress series to de-stress from the news, any kind of overwhelm from the news. So when you tap on this point right here, you are slowing down the neuron firing to the amygdala, which sends out our cortisol and adrenaline levels to send oxygen down to our arms and legs so we can run from danger. And when we tap on this point right here, it's a 5,000-year-old acupressure meridian endpoint. Then what we do is we slow down the firing to the neurons and to the amygdala. And then we can think about, instead of having oxygen going to our arms and legs, it stays in our prefrontal cortex, which is our self-awareness center. And then we can think about the next best thing to do. And in this point, the Utah senator, luckily on Sunday, he was very smart. He paid attention to science, and the science says that we really ought to have a mask mandate. Many states right now are on overwhelm: Colorado, Utah, West Virginia, Virginia, I think it was New Hampshire, Maine. I know Connecticut was added to the list. The Midwest, the Great Plains country, states, South Dakota, North Dakota, Kansas. Everyone is really, El Paso, Texas, just had 120 people, 360 people sent from, was it the National Guard, to help with the hospitals. So we're getting slammed. And so what we can do is just, pay attention to that this is happening. And we just want to do 3 simple things. We can do our tapping so that we can listen to the news and know what's going on out there, but also just do the right thing, which is to wear a mask. And you can wear a mask outdoors even when you're just walking outdoors. It's safer. And very simply, you just don't want to give it, don't want to get it, and know it's airborne and very dangerous, deadly. So we hit, I'll do those numbers tomorrow, but today we just have to also know that there's some good news. Dr. Anthony Fauci on the task force for coronavirus, he met with Pfizer today. Today. And also Joe Biden's team organized and announced all of their representatives, including medical doctors and health officials, health experts and scientists, who are all giving him information on what is the best thing to do to control the pandemic in the meantime until there's an excellent vaccine. Thank you to Pfizer and German biotechnology firm BioNTech. We're going to be submitting to the FDA for emergency authorization in late November. That's very good news. But right now the challenge is immense and growing, according to Biden, Joseph Biden, President-elect. the one problem that they're having is there's a Trump appointee is refusing to the administration is refusing to sign some papers to allow Biden's team, the transitions team, to start work. So one good thing that happened is Republican senator, because we do have a Republican Senate too, who really don't want to allow for that much federal control to be taking over the coronavirus, but it's happening around the world where nations are just saying we need to do this. We need to have our masks. We need to do lockdown. We need to social distance, and we need to wash our hands for 20 seconds because we can't overwhelm the hospitals. Now the problem with the hospital in Utah, where Cameron's mom works, is the hospital's just full. Just like in Colorado, it's full and there's nowhere for them to go in the state. And the problem with all these Midwestern states right now is that they're all getting slammed. And so that means there really is nowhere else to go. It's not like New York where we could send people out to another facility. So, luckily, and gratefully, Utah Senator Gary Herbert said on Sunday, he reversed that, we don't need mask order on Sunday, and said, we're all wearing masks. And he just said, we can't afford to debate this issue. That's from the Washington Post. Thank you to the staff of the Washington Post. So let's tap on, because we know that tapping and meditation for 1 week will reduce cortisol levels. Keep tapping. Will reduce your cortisol levels. So when you're having stress from hearing the news and waiting for things to reverse, right? This is going to be a process that we're going to have to reverse through our limiting contact, especially over the holidays. And we can do this. We have that control. It's kind of like diabetes, where you have the control to, if you can, walk and exercise and change your diet. So this is just a matter of doing some changes that are pretty simple. So a mask, preferably cotton or silk. I just had an 8-hour critical care COVID-19 course, and that said silk and cotton, 100%, has there's a charge on the outer membrane of the molecule, the fabric, and that is repellent to coronavirus. So you can do double. Even one girlfriend said she quadruples it to make her mask, as long as you can breathe, and then wash your hands 20 seconds with soap, because the virus has a lipid-soluble membrane. So if you use the soap for 20 seconds, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, then you'll kill the virus. Oh, birdies. And let's see. So Cameron, we're going to do some tapping, and that'll reduce your cortisol levels. Anytime you feel stress and overwhelm, just do your tapping. You can start on this point anytime at all. If you're embarrassed, just do it behind your back, right? Nobody knows. You can be if you have to go out to the store, you can be in line at the store and do it behind your back. Or if you're at school, if your school is open, you do it right on underneath your desk. So, so this is very, 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 very helpful. And in this way, your heart rate will stay nice and regular, right? And the brain patterns improve in that there's more coherence. So you can really see on EEGs all the lines that are just in more coherence with each other. And so when we have that kind of pattern, then we really can focus on what we need to do next that will keep us safe. And that's about what we have to do until March. So let's tap on envisioning our radiant health, and we'll imagine ourselves in radiant health. So we're going to first tap on any resistance that we have to that image of radiant health. like any fear or any kind of, and where is that in your body? So if you have like a fear of being healthy because someone that you love has already passed away, or you feel guilty about being healthy, um, um, or you feel sad that you can't help more, just find where that is in your body. And then I want you to close your eyes for a moment and take a nice deep breath in and out. And we're going to do 3 rounds of called Nadisha Dana. And I want you to take your thumb and I want you to take your 4th finger. And I'm going to have you put your thumb on your nostril over here on the right. And then we're going to change nostrils, and we're going to put the 4th finger on the nostril on the left over here. So first we're going to exhale completely. Exhale through the left. And then inhale through the left with your thumb occluding the right nostril. Now put your 4th finger on the left nostril. I'm going to occlude it, block it, and breathe out through your right nostril. Now breathe in. Thumb on the left, exhale. Inhale through the left nostril, slow, deep. Right finger on the left nostril, exhale. Inhale. One more round, exhale. Inhale. Block with the finger on the right, on the left. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, repeat after me. Even though I have this resistance in my body to radiant, beautiful health, with or without COVID-19 in my environment, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. That's great, Cameron. You can hear me? Great. Okay, so we do 3 setup rounds like that. Even though I have this resistance in my body to radiant health, I deeply and completely love and accept myself exactly as I am. Deeply and completely love and accept myself as I am. Excellent. Thanks, Cameron. You're doing great. Even though I have this resistance to this beautiful, healthy, skipping, running body, and feeling free and happy and alive, I deeply and completely love and accept myself exactly as I am. This resistance, outside the eye, this resistance to radiant health, this resistance to this beautiful image, under the nose, this resistance to the beautiful image of radiant health, Chin. I cannot have radiant health. Collarbone. I cannot have this radiant health today. Under the arm. I'm resisting this radiant health. Top of the head. I feel bad that I might have perfect health. Inside the eye. I feel bad about running and skipping and being happy. Outside the eye. I have this resistance to being in radiant health. Under the eye. I deserve the radiant health. Under the nose. Yes, I deserve this. Chin. I deserve all the joyous feelings. Collarbone. It's way better to have radiant health. Under the arm. It's magical how my immunoglobulin levels rise. Top of the head. It's actually science how the immunoglobulin levels rise with tapping. Inside the eye. It's also science how the cortisol levels drop with tapping. Outside the eye. This is exciting neurochemistry that's objective. Under the eye. This objective data, there is science. Nose. Says cortisol levels drop 37%. Chin. In 1 week. Collarbone. And immunoglobulin levels rise 113%. Under the arm. In 1 week. Top of the head. Of tapping and meditation. Inside the eye. I can do this. Outside the eye. I walk with radiant health. Under the eye. I talk with radiant health. Nose. I am de-stressing. Chin. I am de-stressed. Collarbone. I believe in radiant health. Under the arm. I perceive in radiant health. Top of the head. Sign me up for radiant health. Inside the eye. I am that radiant being. Outside the eye. I am talking in radiant health. Under the eye. I am walking and skipping and running in radiant health. Under the nose. I am perceiving in radiant health. Under the chin. I am that person with or without COVID-19 in my environment. I am that person with or without COVID-19 in my environment. Collarbone. I am in radiant health with or without COVID-19 in my environment. Under the arm. I walk and talk and perceive in radiant health. Top of the head. I am that person. I am this person. Right here in my body in vibrant health. Okay, Cameron, thanks for bringing us up and talking with me today. Be safe and be well. You know what to do.